If someone told me just how lonely it would be chasing my dreams, I probably would have never left home. I'm at this point in my life now. I'm turning 25. I've experienced so much, and I've made so many mistakes to keep count. And before anyone says anything, I know I have so much to be grateful for, but yet I'm lonelier than ever. Now, don't get me wrong, I am so fortunate to be able to live the life that I'm living and to have experienced all the things I've experienced, and I would not trade it for the world. It just bothers me that the older I get, the more complicated things seem to be. And I know that's just how it is. It just really sucks sometimes. Most times, I sit in silence, just reminiscing on when things were much simpler. Not worrying about if I have enough money for rent, or about my next meal, or even about the stress of being an adult. Things were much easier back then. Most days, I can't help but think about how things would be if I gave up on my life in the States and moved back home to Guam. And even now, I can't afford that. And so I think about all the things I miss, and it consumes me. I miss all the meals my mom used to make me. The steaming hot sinigang filled with so much love. And how I'd be so excited to dig in that I burn my tongue every time. I realize now how much time and energy she spent preparing food for our family. Now, it's just takeout every other day. I miss when my dad would do his absolute best to be at every high school sports game I had, despite the stress he was dealing with at work. Every game, just to cheer me on. I continue to realize now just how much stress he was dealing with mentally. And he still continues to provide. You know? I couldn't have asked for a better father. I miss the random adventures that I go on with all my friends back home, and all the stupid stuff we did. It was like time didn't even exist. We were all just kids back then, having fun, being stupid. Times are different now. Things have changed, though my heart stays the same. Those days are behind me, and things are much more serious. Or perhaps that's what I made it out to be. I think it's funny. I'm writing all this down while thinking how the person I was back then would have killed to be where I am now. But that person knew little about failure and just how cold the world really was. The person I was back then was just another teenager, drunk on liquid dreams. Now I feel like I've been so focused on achieving those dreams and so consumed in this hustle culture that I forgot what it was like being back home. And quite frankly, I took it for granted. I feel like I forgot what it was like to enjoy the simple things. And I know that's not true. I know I do my best to be present in every moment. I enjoy all the simple things. But to be honest, everything I had back when I was living on Guam was exactly what I came out to the States in search for. A sense of belonging. You know, now that I think about it, I left because I was running away from all the problems I thought I had back then. You know, I always envisioned that I'd go out to the States, returning someday and being proud of the person I became. I am proud of myself for making it this far, at least. I am so proud. But my journey has costed more than I imagined. It's been 6 years since I left home, and not once did I visit. And here I am questioning why I left in the first place. Was it for a better life? I mean, what could be better than the life I had back home? On the other hand, I've gained so much out here, but at the same time, I lost so much of myself trying to conform to the standards out here, and I'm miserable. A part of me resents it out here. Perhaps that's just the part of my heart that remains back home. I feel like the other part of me out here is just merely existing. As I turn 25, reflecting on my journey, I've realized the toll it's taken. Despite being grateful for the life I'm living and the experiences I've had, the loneliness slowly creeps in. I realize that I've been chasing my dreams while forgetting the essence of home. And now, I'm left feeling disconnected. One of these days, I'll come home to the island. It's almost like I can hear her calling me back. But until then, I'll have to be patient. It's never goodbye. It's just farewell for now.